Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Daily's 2A News. Sorry I haven't posted too many videos lately. I was actually in Montana for the past couple weeks, and the last thing you want to do is tell everybody in the world on social media that your house is empty, so I had to kind of keep that under wraps. But now that I'm back, we're going to get back to the news, and today we're going to talk again about the two worst gun bills that I have ever seen go through Congress. This is basically a national gunpocalypse. Again, we're going to be talking about HR5717 and Senate Bill 3254, which basically seek to overturn the Second Amendment. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are we talking about this one again if we've already talked about it in other videos? Well, that's because it's that serious and it's picked up even more co-sponsors. So basically what's happening now is that you're getting more and more broad support for these two bills in both the House and the Senate. That means that you're going to see a list of signatures on these bills that you just wouldn't believe. I mean, a long list of signatures of co-sponsors of people who are supposed to be our representatives backing a bill that is completely unconstitutional. So if you don't know about 5717 or 3254, essentially what they seek to do is to ban certain types of firearms. I mean, you can guess which one those are. Basically, the only thing that's going to be left is going to be your hunting rifles. But they want to ban certain types of firearms. They want to ban magazines. They want to, insert magazine capacity limitations. They want to start a universal registration, background checks. You name it, the list goes on. This is one of the most comprehensive gun control bills that has ever gone through. And to see this many people supporting it is just absolutely mind-blowing to me, because again, these people take an oath when they go into office, right, to uphold and protect the Constitution, when this does exactly the opposite of that. It attacks our Second Amendment rights and limits us. Not only that, it creates a registry, and we all know that when you create a registry, it's so that that registry can be searchable for these people to then go back later and confiscate the firearms that they don't like. So it's all like this process. They create these laws first, and then when it's not enough, because we all know that no matter what they do, it's not going to stop bad people from doing bad things, they can now go back to it with a list of names of people that have these things that they then can go and take from. And so that's really what this does. It creates a registry. It creates an overburdensome background check system that shouldn't even exist to begin with. And it creates all of these new regulations and bans on certain things that they don't feel that we should be trusted with, that they don't feel are safe enough for us to have. These are all these different things that somehow scare them, but these other things are somehow okay. And so these two bills that are running through together, okay, so you have basically two different groups of people voting for one, so that if one fails, maybe the other one passes, and hey, maybe they both pass. With this many co-sponsors, I believe one of them has upwards of 21 plus co-sponsors, which again is just mind-blowing to me. But these two bills right here would pretty much kill the Second Amendment for just about everything but your single action, your bolt action, your break action, and stuff like that. So it's something that we all need to pay attention to, and I know I say it every single time, and some people have even gotten on me for this because it's something that we shouldn't have to do, but I still feel like it's a good step. We have to contact the people that represent us to let them know that we do not support bills like this, that we do not support the things that they are trying to push forward. And if they continue to support these things and they continue to vote for these things, then we're going to vote them out of office and put somebody in their seat that actually votes for the Constitution, not against the Constitution. So right now, that's what I would suggest that people do, along with supporting your gun right advocate groups. You have the Firearms Policy Coalition, which is a big supporter of this channel. These guys are putting out spot fires all over the country right now. You have the lockdown, and then you have these the incidents that are happening across the country right now that are putting people in fear. And in the middle of all this, that's what they're trying to push is gun control. You could see how their thought process is messed up. I mean, these people have absolutely no clue what they're in there or what they're doing. They don't even know what this stuff is half the time. They just write it down because it makes them feel good. And it, to those anti-gun people who fund their campaigns, they want to try and support them, so they're trying to push this through so they get their campaign money. But for now, we need to let them know you're not going to make it into office if you keep doing this stuff, and we're going to throw our money behind the groups that support our Second Amendment rights, again, like the Firearms Policy Coalition, Gun Owners of America, or whoever else you feel is going to best serve you. So again, just pay attention to these two. I'll come back to you if there's any more movement. They're going through committee and they're at the process where they're going to get a vote. a little bit later on. So it's definitely something that we need to watch. I wanted to bring that to you guys, and I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'm glad to be back. I'm going to try to dive even deeper in news and things that are happening right now so I can bring you guys even more content. Again, you guys have a great day. Take care.